It'd be great to have you back at CBI. Yeah? Yeah.
When we got the trailer for episode 5, they really didn't give anything away. It was the shortest preview for an episode that I can remember for a long time in Power, and that tells us this episode will be jam-packed full of action, consequences, emotion, and a hell of a lot of death. Normally the midway point along with episode 8 are huge turning points in Power, and in recent times we've had some crazy episodes. So this was an exclusive that was just dropped between Diamond and Jenard for episode 5. They're full of emotion and it seems like something has brought them together.
What the we been doing, man? I don't know. But it ain't right.
Jenard questions what they've been doing, which is in reference to the two brothers being at war ever since the beginning of season 2. Tommy killed Chewie and Little K tried to strike back, and then Jenard killed Little K, which caused him even more problems within treason. Now in this exclusive clip they find themselves at hospital, which also matches up to some of the scenes we've already seen from the official and season trailer. And there are two reasons why they could be in hospital. 1. Jenard has gotten himself into a really bad state with his drug addiction, and to the point, he's had to be rushed to hospital, which I really wouldn't be surprised with. He's losing complete control, and his issues don't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. And the answer to all his problems he has is heroin, which is making him even more unhinged. I've also been saying there is only one way he gets out the current predicament he's in, and that's with Diamond's help. He needs his brother Diamond, not just to battle this drug addiction, but also to fight off Miguel Garcia and Markovich. Now the second reason why they could be here is tragedy could have struck within their family, and this is what brings Diamond and Jenard back together. For those who have been through a family death will know sometimes a death within the family does bring those who have been at odds together. Sometimes it's only for a short period where they put aside their differences, but sometimes siblings or family members do squash bad blood that they've had between them for years, and it is all for the greater good. So I do put it down to one of those two scenarios. Either Jenard is in a really bad way and Diamond's going to be there for him, or tragedy has struck which puts perspective on what they've been doing in these past few episodes.
I got you.
Now Diamond says that he's got his brother, and no doubt he will. At the end of the day he is his big brother, and seeing him go through this while being consumed by heroin, it's not going to be easy. Now there will be a few people that say Jenard brought this on himself when he came after Diamond in season 1, and I certainly agree. Jenard made his bed and he should suffer the consequences, but just like Tommy and Ghost were at odds in Power but always found a way back together, I see the same happening with Diamond and Jay. Despite everything that happened between them, I just don't see Diamond letting Jenard go down the way he is. But here's where it also gets slightly complicated. Diamond says that he would love to have him back within the CBI, but what about the rest of treason? And what will Tommy and the rest of CBI make of the decision to let Jenard back in? Jenard made a treasonous move by going against his brother in season 1. And we've already spoken about the back and forth between treason and the CBI, which started with Tommy killing Chewie, but can also go back to Jenard's move in season 1. So what will the CBI and Tommy make of Jenard coming back over and joining the CBI? Will they be on board with Diamond's decision? There's also Jenard's ongoing issues with Markovich, and if he rejoins the CBI, those issues come with him, specifically in regards to the Crimson projects, which is territory that Jenard offered Markovich. But this is also why I've always believed there is a redemption story there for Jenard's character, and why we'll see Jenard fighting alongside Tommy against the Serbs at some point in season 2. Jenard coming back over to treason will probably be met with resistance at first, especially because of what Jenard has done in the past, but I can see him making us up to CBI and Tommy, and in the end, this is where he'll learn his respect. That's what the game comes down to. It's all about power, powder, and respect. They all go hand in hand. Now another question I do have following this exclusive clip is what about Shanti?
Big risk, big reward. I'm here for it.
Let's not forget she invested in Jenard and treason, not the CBI. What she also gave Jenard was a loan, and so she'll expect that to be paid back with interest. So with everything we know and what we don't know about Shanti, what's her next move when Jenard moves over to CBI? Will she join them, or could she actually take over treason and start to become a real problem for Diamond and Tommy? Her background as a boxer and her accolades that we saw in 201 paints a picture of her being a serial winner, someone who's strong-willed, and her character description also tells us she's ambitious. So there is a lot of layers and a lot of people that will be impacted in different ways by Jenard rejoining the CBI. So it is going to be very interesting to see how this all unfolds in episode 5, which I think will completely change the game for the rest of the season. But for now, Jenard does have a long journey ahead of him. He needs to fight this drug addiction before he makes any more moves, and it does seem like Diamond will be by his side every step of the way. So with that being said, drop all your thoughts down below on this exclusive clip for 205. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.